Hello, I'm Jesper Søgaard. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Better Collective. We're a sports betting media group operating in the entertainment industry. And today I'm here to present our Q1 numbers for 2020. We saw strong growth in Q1 until mid-March at record levels. But obviously we're affected by the COVID-19 when sports were cancelled at the end of March. But overall, a strong quarter, which was highly satisfactory for us. If you look at revenue, we grew 40%, of which 21% was organic growth. And on the earnings level, EBITDA, we grew 32%. So all in all, a strong quarter despite the challenges of COVID-19 at the end of March. What drove the high growth in Q1 for Better Collective was high activity within sports. We saw record numbers in February in particular, and then at the same time a very high sports win margin, which we also commented on in January. On the NDC level, the new depositing customers, we almost reached the same amount as last year, but obviously being impacted by the fact that COVID-19 saw the first cancellations of sports at the end of February, and then from mid-March we saw a significant decline due to a completely hold of sports. Actually, the last event that we had a success with was the Cheltenham Festival in the UK, and after that it went to a complete pause. I think the biggest highlight for me was the fact that we managed to acquire hltv.org, which is the leading site within CSGO and the esports world. It's a sector we have been monitoring and analyzing for quite a while. Because we believe it's going to be a very big part of the sports betting ecosystem in the future. And concretely with HLTV, we have managed to find really the biggest community site within CSGO, and we have a very strong team in place with the site. And combining and adding our resources and then harvesting combined synergies, we're very optimistic about that acquisition. And it proved to be fortunate with the timing because of the COVID-19, where esports have seen an increase in interest from the public. So very excited about the acquisition of hltv.org. Well, obviously COVID-19 has sort of changed the world for all of us, and not the least Better Collective. Our top priority was, of course, to make sure that all employees could stay healthy and safe during this crisis. Unfortunately, we have then seen how agile our business is and how digital it is. So in a matter of few days, enabling everybody to work from home. The collaborations through video conferencing has proved to be surprisingly well. So we've been able to really keep our productivity while everybody working from home and then staying safe at the same time. And especially in these challenging times, there's no doubt that all employees of Better Collective, they have gone the extra mile to make us come through this crisis. So I really want to thank everybody for stepping up. It was needed, and everybody has really showed how much they care about Better Collective and want to succeed with our business. Like most other businesses, the COVID-19 crisis has also affected our business. With no sports going on right now, it obviously affects the activity levels that we see within sports betting, and they are roughly at half of the level before COVID-19. At the same time, casino has been a bit up, and the same goes for esports. But overall, it of course have an impact on Better Collective. And therefore, we have also initiated cost reducing measures, having actually 50 concrete initiatives that we have implemented and are implementing as we speak in order to protect the business and come out stronger on the back of all of this. Our financial targets remain the same on a few assumptions. The main one being that sports should be back in the second half of the year at normal levels. And there we do have a small sign now that the German Bundesliga is restarting, and hopefully we'll see more sports leagues picking up fairly soon again. And you know, at Better Collective we love sports, and we just hope that we'll soon have sports in the arenas again, of course in a safe and a responsible manner. We quite recently held our AGM, and there we had Todd Dunlap elected to the board of directors. Todd is a great capacity for Better Collective. He's currently the CEO of Booking.com North America, and with his experience in the American markets and a similar line of business that we do with sports betting, we're extremely happy to have Todd on board and joining the rest of the directors there. And then secondly, something we are extremely proud of is that for the third time we topped the EGR Power Affiliates. And it's, to me, a very, very prestigious ranking to top, because it goes for several verticals where there's a judging panel, rigorous process, and us topping again this year for the third time in a row is something I'm extremely proud of. Thanks for watching our Q1 update. If you want to know more about Better Collective, you can go to bettercollective.com, where you can find our Q1 report as well as the webcast associated with it. Thank you.